Team is coming to you here on Palm Sunday. We're going to give people just a minute to tune in. We're going to have a quick little conversation about what's going on and what you can do, and what does Palm Sunday mean to you. Leave your notes, leave your comments here about what Palm Sunday means to you and how it actually impacts your life, and maybe just a good memory about you and your family growing up and what takes place. But I also serve as executive pastor here at a church, a Friendship Church in San Antonio, and a lot of people know me from different sectors of my life. Some know me from politics, some know me from business, some know me from different things that I've done in public policy. And when we look at Palm Sunday, a lot of people out there, they realize that the people at the time, they were looking for Messiah. They were looking for a regime change. They were very much under the thumb of the Romans, and they'd been persecuted, and there had been all of this historical prophecy that was embedded in their living history, in their history, that talked about what it was that God was going to do, and what it was that Yahweh was going to do, and how they were going to be made whole. So it was very interesting how Yeshua HaMashiach, or as we know him, Jesus, chose to enter Palm Sunday, and how everyone that was there, really was realizing that this is Messiah, and you could see the look on their face as hope was added to them, and that what they had been waiting for centuries, for generations, was finally before them. And right now, I would tell you that America is in that same position today. We have many people that are looking for hope, that are looking for how do we move our country forward? How do we move our family forward? How do we just let our kids go to school in a way that they're not afraid that someone's going to cancel them, and say that they're a no masker, or maybe your kid wants to wear a mask, and people are rude the other way. This is why we have an opportunity as Christians to really take what we have and move our country forward. You see, we have to make sure that people know the truth about what took place in our country, what took place in our history. And as we move closer to Messiah, we move closer to Yahweh, then we will have an opportunity to have a fulfilled life. I know that some people believe that Jesus is just is a great prophet, and others like me, we believe and we know that he's the Messiah. But there are those people out there that are lost. Those people that everything that's happened in our country has really been used to make you more concerned, more afraid, and more of a position that you think that all hope is lost. And I just wanted to tell you that as we enter Holy Week, I pray that God reveal himself to you in all kinds of different ways to show you that he is alive. And like we will recognize next Sunday, that he is risen. And, we call it Resurrection Week. We call it Resurrection Weekend because we know that the tomb is empty. We know that there's more historical evidence that Jesus walked the face of the earth than Aristotle. And we know that we have an obligation as Christians to share truth and love, and to work together and move things forward, whether it's our neighbors, our family, people that we work with, people that we are involved with, the different civic things. All of these things come back to what my friend Rick Green said this week. Our Constitution says we hold these truths to be self-evident. And he stopped right there and he said, truths. What a concept. What is truth? And I would tell you that if you are an individual that is not standing for what truth really is, then you allow whatever the enemy is in your life the opportunity to switch and change truth to whatever they want their definition to be. So I'm encouraging you to stay tuned in. We've got a lot more things that are happening. There's a lot of interesting things that are happening. I was on Real America Newsroom this last week, which is a national program that Steve Bannon's on, and some of the other people. And there's a bunch of other things that are going to be happening this week. It truly is going to be a miraculous week. So you need to stay tuned to what's happening. Pray for me. Pray for those that are on my team that are working alongside me as we're doing honestly, some earth-shattering things that are going to be a blessing to many people. And if you would like to help out, whether it's in business or policy or public policy or voting fraud, how do we stop voter fraud, or different things, along with these, right now, you know, we've still got people that are in prison from January 6th, and they haven't even been able to go talk to a judge, and they're being treated worse than the prisoners in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. So there's lots of things that's going to happen this week that is really going to be eye openers for you. I encourage you to stay tuned in, share this feed with your friends and family, tell them to follow me on the social media profiles and platforms, and remember, one person can still make a difference. You are that person in your world. You are that person that will probably save the lives and bring truth, like my friend Rick Green said, and Nathan Macias, that'll bring truth to those people on your street, on your block. Because when they're out of time and they're out of choices, they're going to be wanting to know what is truth. So again, this Palm Sunday, we celebrate and what it means. And if you want for it, you can Google Palm Sunday, Texas, or you can Google, Jesus entering. And there's a lot of different things. If you have not watched The Passion of the Christ, you should go watch it. It is truly inspired by God, and you will really get a good understanding of what's going on from the front row. So this is Weston Martinez saying, God bless you. God bless your families. Thank you for being involved in where God has put you, and continue to be vigilant and continue to follow the truth. May you have a blessed week. Amen. God bless.